Good evening, I'm Jeff Glow reporting tonight from Vietnam, where a nuclear summit with so many expectations broke down in a flash. The meeting between President Trump and North Korea's Kim Jong Un began with smiles and anticipation. It ended early with limited explanations and a foggy future. Tonight, as both sides point fingers, following a summit where nobody won, they also say all is not lost. We start with Margaret Brennan on what happened.
As you know, I'm on my way back from Vietnam.
President Trump returned to U.S. soil with little to show from his face-to-face talks with North Korean dictator Kim Jong Un. He did not even address the failed diplomacy in brief remarks to troops at an Alaskan Air Force base.
Sometimes you have to walk, and this was just one of those times.
Before leaving Hanoi, the president explained why the negotiations had been abruptly cut short.
Basically, they wanted the sanctions lifted in their entirety, and we couldn't do that. They were willing to denuke a large portion of the areas that we wanted, but we couldn't give up all of the sanctions for that.
The president said Kim's offer included dismantling the Yongbyon complex, North Korea's central facility for nuclear research and development, in exchange for complete sanctions relief. But that would have still left other nuclear sites, warheads, and weapon systems in place. In a rare press conference hours later, North Korea's Foreign Minister Ri Yong-ho disputed that account, saying his country had only sought partial sanctions relief. He insisted it was North Korea's most realistic offer and would not change.
We just want to do the right deal.
The day had begun on an optimistic note, but with no agreement in hand, a scheduled signing ceremony and working lunch were scrapped. Now the two countries are basically at status quo. Mr. Trump agreed again to halt major military exercises in the region, and Kim vowed to extend the pause on missile and nuclear tests. Despite the setback, President Trump stated he remained friendly with the North Korean dictator.
There's a warmth that we have. Now, I hope that stays. I think it will.
Notably, the president is not escalating tension, instead leaving the door open to future talks. And it's a disappointing outcome, but it is also a relief to some of the president's advisors, including National Security Advisor John Bolton, who were concerned about looking too eager for a deal.
Much more on this on Face the Nation. Margaret, thank you very much.